Brilliant. Well, Ben Youngs, thanks very much for joining me. How have you been settling into Dunedin?
Obviously, you know, it's a rugby town, that's for sure. Perhaps, you know, we spend a lot of time in the coffee house and been down the beach a couple of times. It's not quite like a London booming city, but at the same time, you probably don't want that because, you know, there's no distractions. So you have a lot of time to yourselves, but at the same time, you know, we're working hard in training. You come home, you relax in the hotel. It's quite nice.
And you've been in touch with the family. I saw you tweeting about Skyping them last night.
Yeah, of course. You know, I was turned 22 the other day, so managed to catch up with a lot of people that I haven't managed to speak to. Obviously, you know, training regime is pretty tough, so whenever we get free time, it's always nice to speak to people who are 1,000 miles away, but it, you know, keeps you on your feet, and it's always nice to hear them.
Good. Many happy returns, by the way.
Thank you very much.
So named on the bench, without having played during the warm-up games and just getting over the injury, was there any real hope from you that you might be able to work your way into the starting lineup? No,
to be honest with you, I'm really delighted to be here, to be honest with you. Considering the circumstances of how it happened, what happened, you know, I wasn't too sure whether I'd be alright in time, so to be where I am now, you know, I couldn't be happier. Wiggy's played very, very well, you know, and you know, that's his jersey now, so you know, hopefully I'll get some time on the pitch. You know what I do, I've got to play well, perform well, and hopefully show that, you know, perhaps I can put myself back in the mix of getting the shirt.
What can we expect? I mean, everyone says it's all about the power from the Argentinians. They do have a backline that can work, you know, Aguja and Camacho as well. Is it going to be a case of trying to really keep up that aggressive streak, or is you know, we've got to be a bit more imaginative, haven't we? We've
got to be imaginative, but also you've got to match their physicality and aggression, especially their passion, which they're very, very renowned for. They play with a lot of heart, and you know, that will show at the weekend. So, and as I say, you know, a lot of their best players, you know, they play in, you know, top French teams, top English teams. They're all great players. So, you know, anyone that thinks Argentina are going to be a walkover, you know, needs to look and, you know, have a fish slapped in their face, I think. So it's going to be real tough. But at the same time, it's exciting. It's the World Cup. You want to play the best teams. We're going to play one of the best teams in the first game. You know, let's get it underway and do a good start.
Yes, and for you, you'll have been 18 when the World Cup was in 2007. It's been, you know, a 4-year build-up for many of the players in the squad. But for you yourself, when did the World Cup in New Zealand start to figure in your horizons as to, hold on a minute, this could be something I'm involved in?
Probably when we got here, to be honest with you. It was a bit weird, really. You know, you do all the training, you're still not quite there, you know it's around the corner, but until you actually get here, you don't really appreciate it. And you know, when you come to a country like New Zealand, you see how passionate they are about rugby, you know, you really understand that, you know, the World Cup's here.
Absolutely. Now, I was out with a few of the locals last night and seeing what they thought about the teams that are going to be down here, and they seem to be calling England the dark horses, because obviously a couple of faltering games against Wales and then the win against Ireland, and it looks like that might be the perception that people tend to have. Do you think that's going to be handy for the boys?
Yeah, I mean, you know, probably the less pressure that's on the boys, the better we'll probably play, to be honest with you. So, you know, you have to look at New Zealand in the past years to see that what's happened with them due to pressure, I think. You know, again, you know, we're very comfortable and confident in the squad. We know what we're capable of. You know, if people want to perceive us as dark horses, then great. You know, we'll just go out in our business. You know, we'll roll our sleeves up, work hard in the training paddock, and hopefully it'll work at the weekends. And you know, it's all about winning. You know, whether you win by 1 point, 3 point, 6-0, I don't really care. It's about winning. You know, if we get to the final and win the World Cup, that's the ultimate dream. So, but there's a lot of work to be done between that.
Yeah, Gus Pichot seems to be playing mind games to suggest that Argentina are going to go down by 30 points. Not quite sure.
Yeah, no, I think he's probably playing a little bit of mind games there. They certainly won't be doing that. If anything, you know, it's going to be a massive game, tight game. It'll be hard to call. I think, you know, one try will probably separate the two teams. And
you're going to be up against a couple of Leicester teammates. Has the banter been flying around?
Yeah, I've given a few text messages. We've got a bit of a deal. I said, you know, if we win, then he has to carry my kit bags around for the rest of the season at Leicester. So.
Fantastic. And finally, in terms of the amount of game time, is there any plan? Do you know? Does Jono say, well, if we've got these many points up by this stage, then you'll get on for 20 minutes, or is it really just it'll be as it goes? As it goes.
He hasn't said anything. So for me, if I get on, fantastic. I'll certainly be warming up the best I've ever warmed up to hopefully get on.
Yeah, excellent. Well, Ben, best of luck at the weekend.
Thank you very much.